What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is the 411. My name is Dwayne, aka Dash, aka the Tonka Bean Fiend. By the way, there is no Tonka Bean in today's fragrance, none listed at least. But today I'm giving you the 411 on a new release from Lattafa, and that's Lattafa Nashama Caprice. All right, did an unboxing for this. I'll give you guys a quick preview. It's been on my stories, it's been on my Instagram. All right. There is the packaging itself. Not too bad, kind of tacky. I don't plan on keeping the box for this one. And I'm actually not too impressed by the bottle. There's the bottle. Yeah, fragrance we're looking at today, Lattafa Nashama Caprice, is a clone or a copy of YSL Bleu Electrique, which I'll be doing a comparison very soon. So if you're not yet subscribed, definitely subscribe if you want to see a comparison between Nashama Caprice by Lattafa and YSL Bleu Electrique. Okay, I have it to you guys within the next week or two. All right, so as mentioned, not a big fan of the bottle. The cap is a bottle. It's plastic, it's kind of cheap. Yeah, I have a couple of Lattafas where the bottles are pretty good. I don't know where they're going with this one. To be honest with you, even if you kept it like that on your shelf, that's not too bad either. Has some details about the fragrance there. 3.4 fluid ounces, eau de parfum. All right, gold atomizer, all gold. It looks really nice. I might just keep like that and just get rid of this lid here. So as I mentioned, it's plastic. You got some gold there. All right, matches the gradient of the design that's actually on the box itself. All right. Of course, you got the Lattafa hologram, everybody mentions that. This is 100 ml eau de parfum. All your description, all your information is on the back there. And as I mentioned, the cap does match that. So let's get into why we're here, which is the fragrance, all right? So as you know, as I mentioned, this is a copy of YSL Bleu Electrique. And I could tell you that it is very, very close, okay? Quick story. There is another clone of YSL Bleu Electrique. It is called Jack of Clubs. I purchased that fragrance off Fragbar. Purchased it off Fragbar. Ordered online to get my 10% off. You can get a welcome discount code if you go to Fragbar and you use welcome 10. So if you benefit from that, make sure you hit the like, make sure you hit the subscribe, right? I'm dropping gems for you guys here. So I purchased Jack of Clubs, and I went to go and pick it up when I got a confirmation that the order was ready. Now, before I picked it up, I went inside Fragbar. They have a ton of fragrance set up there, and I tried Jack of Clubs on skin. Upon first spray, I was very let down. There was no projection there really. It was very powdery. Didn't really get much of the nuances that YSL Bleu Electrique gave. It seemed like it was a toned down version of that. So what I did was, I left that store, never picked up my Jack of Clubs. I called Fragbar and said, hey, cancel my order, don't want to pick it up anymore. And that goes to show you, sometimes it's not good to blind buy. I do blind buy a lot of fragrances myself. But if you could get something on skin, it will save you the dollars. I believe it was $49.99 at the time from Fragbar, and I saved myself that $50, all right? So here we are, months later, and Lattafa releases this, all right? Now I'm gonna say this one I did blind buy, all right? I didn't take my word from the last transaction when it comes to YSL Bleu Electrique, and I actually blind bought this along with Nashama, the original. This one is a copy or clone of Initio Parfums Paragon, all right? Full review coming up on this one, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that also. So what I'm happy about this fragrance is the projection. It does project, in my opinion, a lot better than Jack of Clubs. I believe that's a Fragrance World clone of YSL Bleu Electrique, all right? So now that we got the story out the way, let's jump right into this bad boy. As far as notes, let's go ahead and get that out the way. I do have the Lattafa site up here. As far as the top, you do have bergamot, lemon, ginger, and cardamom. In the mid, you have geranium, mint, and lavender. And in the base, you have amber, patchouli, vetiver, and cedarwood. Now, If that sounds familiar to you, it's because it's the exact note breakdown of YSL Bleu Electrique minus the amber and patchouli. They don't have that noted or mentioned when you look at YSL Bleu Electrique, but everything else from bergamot, lemon, ginger, geranium, all that stuff is in Bleu Electrique. So let's go ahead and get this on skin. Tell you guys what I get in the air or I get on skin versus what I just read to you, okay? Okay, so this fragrance is good. As far as blue fragrances, you may not be a big fan of your typical blue fragrances, things like your Dior Sauvage, your Bleu de Chanel. This is not in the same vein of those blue fragrances. What I get is sweet, powdery, clean, citrus. It's very nice. It's very different, effervescent, and bright. Aromatic. It is very enjoyable. I could see men and women liking this fragrance, being attracted to this fragrance because it smells so good. I actually got a compliment when I wore this to the gym the other time. I talked about performance and projection in a little bit, but on skin, guys, this is really good. The projection is there, as I mentioned. It is very loud on my skin right now. Okay, so you pick up the citrus automatically. You do get a bit of ginger, so it is kind of slightly bright in the opening, but the cardamom and spices are there. Not very spicy, but the cardamom is there. The lavender is there. It adds a bit of freshness, a bit of cleanness, and like I mentioned, there's amber in here as well, so it is kind of sweet. It smells like a slight hint of vanilla. That's kind of the best way I could put it. You get fresh, you get clean, you get citrus, slight spices, and you get the sweet. Very, very addictive, very welcoming, a crowd pleasing fragrance. From what I've tested, I will jump into projection now. From what I've tested, you get about a foot and a half of projection for about an hour. Now, again, an hour is pretty short, but that's not too bad because this is more of a spring/summer fragrance, all right? And to be honest with you, YSL Bleu Electrique doesn't perform or project any crazier than this. They're about in the same bracket. If you ever tried YSL Bleu Electrique, it doesn't scream off your skin. It's not a beast mode fragrance. This is, I want to say it's slightly more pronounced than YSL Bleu Electrique, but maybe because I'm testing it now, it does seem like it's slightly louder. But again, stay tuned for that comparison. Make sure you subscribe. YSL Bleu Electrique versus Lattafa Nashama Caprice, okay? Stay tuned for that. So as mentioned, projects for about an hour. As far as longevity, I'm clocking about 6 to 7 hours on skin. Much different from when I first got it. About 4 to 5 hours, it was gone. As the weeks have gone by, I'm getting slightly longer performance and longevity on the fragrance. So 6 to 7 hours. By 7 hours, it is a skin scent, so don't expect it to be performing or projecting. But when I sprayed this on and went to the gym and I got that compliment, I didn't really expect anybody to smell it on me, right? But again, it leaves a nice scent trail. That projection could last maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how heavy you go with the trigger with this one. But guys, I friggin' love this. This stuff is really good. As far as rating, I'll give this one an 8.5. I really like it. This is the winter and I'm getting about 6 to 7 hours. I can imagine in the spring, summertime, I might be able to push that. Right? Looking forward to wearing this a lot. Again, 100 ml bottle. Again, I'll find out about the juice. Actually, I could tell right there. So it's the glass that's actually blue, not the liquid. I will get some of this out because I will be decanting some and giving some to some friends. And like I mentioned, I'll be doing a comparison with the original Bleu Electrique very shortly. All right, guys, so that's going to be it. I won't waste too much more of your time. I want to say if you like this video, if you found it informative, make sure you hit that like button. Of course, hit that subscribe button, support the channel. I really do appreciate all you guys that have subscribed and liked and got into some conversations with me in the comment section. Thank you guys for your support. Really do appreciate it. I want to say, I hope you guys are staying safe, staying blessed, and of course, smelling good. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.